Glad to have you with us from Tampa. Raymond James Stadium as a couple of teams get set to square off in the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team on the field ready to start this postseason classic. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense takes the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch. It's Fernandez. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They'll go to the ground. Discards a man. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to bully their way for the first. Breaks the tackle. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. Going up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Wide receiver shows motion. The give out of the gun. Oh, it's on the ground. My fault. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. That is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
First down here for the offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's right on target. Oh, man, he goes down, and he's going to lose yardage on that one. He'll do it himself. He locked up and held on to bring him down. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Can anyone catch him? And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cowboys!
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football, try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And man, did they finish quickly. A 94-yard touchdown toss. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the ball's loose in the backfield. How in the world did the offense retain possession? After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. Escapes trouble.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. To the ground with the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He'll set up to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Pope. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He's going up top. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quarterback adapting. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He gets a block. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Murphy. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Most defenses are lucky if you have 1 good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. You saw it on that last play coming with.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. The ball's free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
These wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them and let them make it happen. But a lot of times, we're running to them, too. We're focused on chasing it down and funneling the football in the right direction. Defense swarmed, did a good job getting their hand on the football, causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points beforehand.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quickly complete. They'll immediately call timeout.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Finds a spot in the middle. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Here comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And it's right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And they won't try another play, instead taking a knee, and they'll head to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge of your seat type first half. This Gasparilla Bowl has lived up to expectations. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Gasparilla Bowl.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. Looking for blockers. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Motion from the offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. The Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. The sure hands, it's Murphy. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Good, right down the boulevard.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring.
Nothing but grit. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He'll keep it himself. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. Offense gets set for second down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Nice move there. He smashes his way through again. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls off.
Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. He's looking to throw. Going downfield for the big play. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. A big turnover here for the defense to end the quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Setting up the screen. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. They'll run play action. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Wisely avoids the tackle with the slide. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Bitonio. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Throwing right. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Runs through the tackle. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Cavaliers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And listen, still a ways to go. But great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Time is of the essence, just under a minute to go as they line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back, and giving you an opportunity. The offense, they just couldn't pull their own weight.
I hear you. It's a bad feeling for the offense, but it really sucks for us as defense because we got to keep going back on the field time and time again with no offensive support. A lot of times the frustration will lead on the sidelines. You'll see people getting angry, but the offense has got to do a better job.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.